Hi, what is your most important task? That's what we're going to talk about on day 24. How to identify what is the most important thing that you need to do. It's easy to get caught up on all kinds of different to-do lists and this or that. So we're going to go through some things that are in the workbook, okay? So when you take your action steps, if you actually write down all the things that you do want to do, write them all down, and then we'll go through them and figure out which ones are the most important ones for you. It's important that you don't leave anything off this list. Just take your time, write down every single thing that you would like to do, and then you'll have it on your list. What is the biggest bang for your buck? What will give you the most impact if you do it? That's something very important to do. So you've taken and written a whole page of things that you want to do, and you've picked now the top 3 based on being specific about all the details on your problem, getting some clarity about what you feel like is the most important part of this problem, and then understanding the impact of getting that problem solved. I'm going to give you questions to help you to make this decision, because it's awful hard when you go through a great list of things that you want to do to find out your most important 3. What will I think about my present tasks or goals in 1 year from now or 5? Name someone who has done what I want to do. What actions would they have taken so that they could accomplish their goal that you can also take to accomplish your goal? If you've broken down your goal or the task that you want into specific action steps, which action steps do you like the best? Because if you don't like any of the action steps to some of your goals, the chances are that you won't do them. But what goal do you have that you can actually see the action steps as being something that you like and that you're willing to do? So you're looking at which action steps you like best. You need to also look at which action steps do you like the least, because if there are action steps that you really don't agree with or don't want to do, then that will hinder you from doing your goals. So you need to acknowledge what you like least about all your action steps as well as what you like the best. Is there an action step that you're avoiding? In other words, do you have to call somebody maybe and you really don't want to make that call, and that action has to be taken for you to reach that goal, but you're avoiding it? Just acknowledge that this is something that you need to know about, so it will help you to make the decision about which goal that you're going to go after. I know we like to think about our goals as being something that we could do no matter what the price point, but the truth of the matter is it does matter about how much our goal is going to cost us. So do look at all the prices of the action steps that you take, whether some of them are going to cost you nothing but sweat equity, or rather there's going to be some that are going to cost you some money. Maybe you have to hire a web designer. These are things that you need to acknowledge on your goal list and your action steps. What is the price for doing these things? Another great thing to judge is the time frame. Sometimes we want a little bit of instant gratification. So is there a time that you could put to these action steps underneath your goals? Is there something that can be done in a day, something done in a week? Is something going to take you a couple of months? These are all factors that you need to acknowledge when you're thinking about your goal, because we do like a little bit of instant gratification to make us feel like we're getting somewhere, that we're actually accomplishing something. So it's important to acknowledge that there will be some time frames involved, whether they're short periods of time or long periods of time. We should at least know what they are. Okay, lastly, what is the cost to not making a decision to go after that goal? Is there a cost to it? Will it really affect your life if you don't make that change? And you need to know, if you don't make the change and there's no cost to you in your life and it really doesn't matter, then your sense of urgency to actually go after that will be low. But if you know that there's going to be a cost, maybe there's a cost to your health because you're not doing something that you know you should, and that's a goal that you should be going after, but you're not, that cost to your health may be something that will give you an incentive to go after that goal a little bit more than if there was no cost to kind of just avoiding that goal and not doing it. Look at the top 3 that you're willing to go after. Okay, thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow when we continue with this whole week about goal setting. Bye-bye.